Egyptians. You are acting in direct opposition to the President's orders. To my orders, Richter.
Chamberlain, I take full responsibility for those airstrikes. The Major executed brilliantly on that beach, and thanks to him, the Red Viper Pass is now open. Task Force Talon can now secure those oil fields and keep them out of enemy hands.
Don't presume to tell me what to do, Kelly. As long as I'm National Security Advisor, this task force stays under my command. Understood?
Sir.
Good. Richter, I want you to take control of that oil derrick before you move on to the refinery. Got that?
Sergeant Major, we're bringing in a vehicle command center for you. It can house Stryker vehicles and equip them with 3 different armaments. They're configured to function as troop carriers with a 50 caliber machine gun, but you can rearm them with either a 105mm low-pressure anti-tank gun or a 120mm heavy mortar for indirect support fire. Your call.
Does it come with a drink mixer? Because I could really use one of those.
Me too. Just keep in mind, once the vehicle has been rearmed, it can't be changed back again.
Building construction is now complete.
Okay, Jefferson, you heard the General. We need to move out now and capture that oil well.
On your command. Consider it done, sir. Rock and roll.
First, build up your base and set up a defensive perimeter. I advise you not to cross the river to the east just yet. Make sure that village to your west is clear.
I read you loud and clear, sir.
SPF. On my way. Yes, sir.
Roll out! Ready to execute commands. Moving to waypoint. Just point the way. Drone constructor.
Upgrade is now complete.
Roger that. Drone is on its way. This is a buggy. Moving out. Just point the way.
Building construction is now complete.
Ready to execute command. Ready to execute command. This is a buggy. Ready for duty.
Move on my signal. On my orders. On the way.
Ready to move anytime. Copy that. Moving in. Stryker here. On your command. On your command. Attack order received.
On my orders.
Moving out. Ready for duty. Roger that. Drone is on its way. On the way. Ready, over. Ready to move anytime. On your command. Copy that. Moving in.
Yes, sir. Copy that. We're
Picking
going.
up movement. On your command. Waiting for orders. Yes, sir. Moving the drone. Sniper. Ready to execute command. Ready to
Building
move
construction
anytime.
is now complete.
Sniper. Hostiles are here. This is a buggy. Picking up. On your command. Sniper. On my way. Stryker here. On your command. Waiting for orders.
On my orders.
On the way. On your command. On my orders. On my orders. We have enemy. Yes, sir. Sniper. On my orders. Waiting for orders. Roger that. Drone is on its way. Yes, sir. Moving the drone.
On your command. Moving to a window location.
Copy that. We're going. Moving out.
Building sold.
Drone constructor. Roger that. Drone is on its way. Roger that. Drone is on its way.
Building construction is now complete.
Waiting for orders. Just point the way. On your command. Roger.
Building construction
Roll
is now
out.
complete.
Enemy sighting. Confirmed. Marine SPF. Major, we've secured the oil well area. Standing by.
Send out a drone constructor to build a forward operation base in the area, then report back to me.
Forward operation base up and running, Major.
Very nice. Now create some more drone constructors in that FOB and use them to build an oil derrick in a refinery. We need to get the pumps rolling again.
On the way. Drone constructor. Roger that. Drone is on its way. Waiting for orders. Striker here. On your command.
Building construction.
You hear that, Major? That's the sound of sweet, sweet money.
The more tanker trucks you put in the refinery, the more oil you'll be able to extract.
Take a couple of minutes to organize a scouting team back in the base. We'll be moving out soon.
Major, I'm picking up several bogies in the thermal line scan sensor moving towards our base.
Jefferson, the enemy has discovered our position. He's gonna launch a counterattack. Prepare a base defense.
You got it.
I've got incoming. Radar activity near our installations. Wait,
Waiting for orders.
stand by. It's gone.
Infantry
Switching to
units
infrared. There they are, transferring coordinates. Damn it, lost it again. I don't understand this. They must have really good scrambling equipment. There's something weird happening out there.
This is a buggy. On the way. Waiting for orders. Moving the waypoint. Moving the waypoint. Copy that. We're out of here. Copy that. We're out of here. Copy that. We're out of here. Moving the waypoint. Ready to execute command. Moving the waypoint. Ready for duty. Just point the way. What the hell's happening? They're all over us. They came out of nowhere. Ready to execute
Jesus,
command.
what's happening here?
I've never seen anything like it, Major. Not in the field, anyway. I mean, there have been prototypes.
Order received, sir.
I need a couple of minutes to figure this out.
Well, you better think fast, goddammit.
On the way.
Sentry cannon. Yes, the sentry cannons have laser radars. They should be able to detect
On the
stealth
way.
units.
Jefferson,
Ready
you
for
heard
duty.
the lady. Build a sentry cannon defense perimeter now.
Order received, sir.
is now complete.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I'm picking up something on the radar. Several MiG-21 signatures. I suspect the enemy has set up a control tower northeast of our base. The stealth units may be coming from this area as well.
Okay, Jefferson, we've got our target. You got a couple of options. Upgrade your sentry cannons with surface-to-air launchers and use them against those MiGs, or you can just take out their air control tower with a couple of
Building
airstrikes.
construction is
Roger that, sir. I'll figure it out.
Sir, we are ready to deploy an air control tower.
Operational, sir.
That's not all, Jefferson. I want you to secure the northeast area and stop these stealth attacks.
On your command.
Roger that. Drone is on its way. Affirmative. Stopping now. Waiting for orders.
Jefferson, we're going to deploy a repair and logistics center. You can use it to transport and repair troops.
That building will give us access to V-44 transport aircraft and the new M5 repair Humvees. Good news, these Humvees are capable of detecting stealth units.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Just what the doctor ordered. Stealth detection, fast transportation, and AAA roadside assistance.
That's not all, Jefferson. I've also tuned the sensor equipment in the Global Hawks, the Goose drones, and the Shield
Striker
units.
here.
Now they should be able to
Moving
identify
waypoint.
any stealth units in the vicinity.
Drone constructor. Stopping the drone.
infantry unit lost.
Marine SPF. On your command.
Just point the way. Ready to execute command. On the way.
Ready to move anytime. Give it up. Give it up.
Just point the way.
Ready to take this prisoner in, over.
Enemy unit captured.
Sniper.
Ready to execute command. Preparing sequence started. Rock and roll! Drone constructor.
Shield techno available.
Order received, sir.
Yes, sir.
Drone constructor. Roger that. Drone is on its way. Ready to execute
Building
command.
construction is now complete.
Yes, sir. Moving the drone. Just point the way.
Building construction is now complete. Building construction is now complete.
Anything you say, sir. Will do. Medevac, ready to deploy.
Ready, over. Damn it. They're shooting at me. Roger. Damn it. They're shooting at me. On your command. Operational, sir. Yes, sir.
Striker here. ready to deploy. Move into position now. Ready to go. Rock and roll. Waiting for orders. Yes, sir. Moving the drone.
Ready, over.
Upgrade is now complete.
Yes, sir. Copy that. We're going.
Building construction is now complete.
On your command. Ready to move anytime.
Striker here.
Sniper,
Anything you say, sir.
on your command. Copy that. We're going.
Just point the way.
Sniper,
Striker here. Ready to execute command.
Marine SPF, on the way. Ready to move anytime. Attack order received. Attack order received.
Just point the way.
On my orders. Sniper, I'm inside. Over. Moving to a window location. Tangos have opened fire. Tangos have opened fire. Hostiles are
Base is
here.
under attack.
Hostiles are here. Ready to move anytime. Looking to take this guy out. Give it up. I've got one.
Striker here.
Ready to take this prisoner in. Over. On my orders.
Enemy unit captured.
Ready to take this prisoner in. Over.
Enemy unit
Down.
captured.
Down now. Ready to take this prisoner in. Over.
Enemy unit
I've
captured.
got one. On your command. Hostiles are here.
Enemy
Ready
unit
to take this
captured.
prisoner in. Over.
Enemy unit captured.
Ready to move anytime. Attack order received. On your command.
Let's fix this bad boy up.
Hostiles are here. Ready to move anytime. Attack order received. Yes, sir. Copy that. We're going.
Ready to execute command.
Ready to move anytime.
Vehicle destroyed.
Striker here.
It's a situation down and out. On the way.
Enemy unit.
Roger.
Medivac ready to deploy.
On your command.
disabled. Ready to execute command. Anything you say, sir. Will do. Will do.
Marine SPF. Marine SPF. Ready to move anytime. Attack
Enemy
order
unit
received.
captured.
Operational, sir.
Fully operational. Order received, sir. Roger that. Drone is on its way. Anything you say, sir. Will do. Striker here. Just point the way. Striker here. Striker here.
Building construction is now complete.
Marine SPF. On the way. Ready to move anytime. Attack order received. On my way. Copy that. Moving in. Move on my signal. Sniper.
Ready to execute command. Striker here.
Moving out.
Striker here.
Move on my signal. Move on my signal.
Just point the way. Ready to execute command.
Moving out. Sniper. Attack order received. One shot, one kill.
Drone
Ready to go.
available.
Rock and roll.
Have to move on this line. Move anytime. Enemy has unloaded on this unit.
Copy that. Ready for liftoff. Ready to go. Rock and roll. Ready to execute command. Ready to execute command.
I'm inside. Over. Copy that. We're going. Hostiles are here.
Medevac ready to deploy.
Yes, sir.
Hostiles entering the vicinity. Copy that. Ready for liftoff.
Enemy has unloaded.
Anything you say, sir.
Over. On my orders. On my orders. Yes, sir. Prepare to turn over.
Just point the way.
Enemy unit captured.
Striker here.
On my orders.
Just point the way.
Hostiles are here. On your command.
Ready to execute command. Hostiles approaching. Just point the way.
Attack order received.
Ready to execute command.
Attack order received. Copy that. Moving in.
Destroyed.
Area secure. Major, we found a Trans-Global Administration building. There's signs of fight, but there's no bodies.
The terrorists were probably careful to take everybody alive. They need somebody to run the refinery, right? Vega, scan the perimeter. See if you can find a prisoner camp or something.
Hostages, huh? Who the hell are these guys?
Copy that.
How do you mean,
Moving
Jefferson?
in.
Ready to execute
Well, look, in
command.
London we were fighting a bunch of
Just point the
fundamentalists. Amateurs. San Francisco was a freaking terrorist convention. And here in Egypt we're up against professional soldiers. Where's the link?
Don't know yet. Let's keep moving.
Major, I think I've got something. I'm picking up multiple thermal signatures, body temperatures. I'll bet you dollars to donuts this is either a prison camp or a workers' barrack.
Jefferson, I want you to check it out.
Yes, sir.
Just say the word.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's all over for you. Prepare to turn operational, sir. On the way.
Enemy unit captured.
Waiting for orders.
Ready to move anytime.
Striker here. Will do.
Ready to move anytime.
Drone constructor.
You got it. On my way. Sniper. Copy that. Moving in.
Ready to go. Rock and roll.
Complete.
Waiting for orders. Roger that. Drone is on its way. Striker here. Going to work, over. Striker here. Ready to execute command. Just point the way.
Copy that. Moving in.
Building construction is now complete.
Sniper. Copy that. Moving in.
Ready to execute command.
Have open fire. Sniper. Attack order received. Down. Down now. Ready to move anytime.
Just point the way.
Ready to take this prisoner in, over. Ready to move
Enemy
anytime.
unit captured.
Copy that. Moving in. Give it up. Down. Down now. Attack order received. Tangos have opened fire.
Infantry unit lost.
Tangos have opened fire. I'm
Infantry
inside.
unit lost.
Over. Enemy has
Infantry unit lost.
Striker here. Rock and roll. Ready to execute command.
Well done, Sergeant Major. I'm not picking up any more activity on my radar. We have officially achieved air superiority.
Just point the way.
Sniper.
Just point the way. Striker here.
Oil deposit nearly complete. Base is under attack. Enemy unit captured.
Ready to move anytime. On your command, take this prisoner in, over.
Enemy unit captured. Building construction is
Striker
now
here.
complete.
Ready to execute command. Striker here.
This is a buggy.
Move on my signal.
Waiting for orders. Order received, sir. Copy that. Ready for liftoff.
On your command.
Oil deposit depleted.
Copy that. Moving in.
Building construction is now complete.
Move on my signal.
Tanker here. Over. Drone constructor. Order received, sir.
Sniper hostiles are here. On my orders. Move on my signal. Sniper.
Building
On my
construction
orders.
is now complete.
Ready to execute command.
Move on my signal.
Tanker here. Over. Roger that. Filling tanks now.
Ready, over. On my orders. On my orders.
Just point the way. Ready to execute command.
On your command.
Just say the word. Let's go, Marine. Ready to execute command.
Move on my signal.
Just point the way. Just point the way. Rolling.
Marine SPF.
Roger that, Major. All hostages are accounted
Move on my
for.
signal.
Bring them back to headquarters and watch out. The enemy probably wants to get those men back.
Major, these TGE guys are talking your ear off.
Just say
Something
the word.
about invisible vehicles. They heard soldiers talking about a base near their vehicle
say the
depot,
word.
somewhere southeast of here.
Sounds promising. Vega, will you look into it?
I've spotted a small base in that area, but I don't pick up any stealth signatures.
Maybe we just need to take a closer look.
Enemy unit
Jefferson,
captured.
go check it out.
Let me get this straight. You want me to go out there and risk my neck looking for invisible weapons based on a warm, fuzzy feeling in your tummy?
Yep.
Just my kind of job.
Ready to move anytime. On my orders. Give it up. Hostiles are here. Looking to take that guy out. Ready to take...
Ready to execute command. Hostile! Shooting our tanks over! Order received, sir.
Vehicle destroyed.
On your command.
Infantry unit
Attack order
lost.
received.
Infantry unit
Attack order
lost.
received. Copy that.
Taking back orders. Over.
Copy that. Moving in.
Just point the way.
Building construction is now complete.
Striker's been hit.
I've got one.
Anything you say, sir. Rock and roll.
Copy that. Moving in.
Ready to serve.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Move on my signal. Ready, over. All units are out. Hoorah! Ready, over.
Unit captured.
Just point the way. Hostile open fire. Anything you say, sir.
On my way.
Ready to execute command. Just point the way.
Tangos have opened fire. Incoming movement.
Fire. Striker here. Ready to go. Waiting for orders.
Sniper. Move on my signal.
Anything you say, sir. point the way. Striker here.
Infantry unit lost.
Ready to move anytime. Just point the way. Going to work, over. Just point the way. Will do. We'll take a look. Anything you say, sir.
Ready, over. Operational, sir. Operational, sir. Copy that, we're going.
Striker here.
Sniper.
Just point the way. Waiting for orders. Yes, sir, moving the drone. Just point the way. Just point the way. Striker here. Hoorah! Striker here. Roll out! Drone constructor.
Building construction is now complete.
Just point the way. Striker here. Ready to execute command.
Sniper.
Just point the way.
Building construction is now complete.
Just point the way. Ready to execute command.
Marine SPF.
Striker here. Ready to execute command. Ready to execute command.
On your command.
Ready to execute command.
Ready to move anytime. Marine SPF.
Ready to execute command.
Never seen anything like this
On
before.
my orders.
Figure we got something here for you. Jefferson, transfer the data.
Striker here.
This stealth technology is complex. They use microcameras and electrochemic polymers to project background images in front of the vehicles. It's very clever. But very expensive. Few labs can afford the development cost. And only 4 labs are using the polyaniline composites we found on that tank. Look who owns all 4.
Son of a... Send this to Chamberlain.
Wow. I had no idea someone actually took these from the prototype stage. The Russians call them akulas, basically heavy tanks with very advanced stealth capabilities. Good thing it wasn't activated. In low light, you'd never see it coming. Give me a second, it shouldn't be too hard to figure out the maintenance.
Move into position now.
Infantry unit lost.
Just point the way. Ready to execute command.
I've got one. Consider it done.
Enemy unit captured. Enemy unit captured.
In the meantime, we need to focus on our immediate objective, the TGE refinery. Vega, bring up the tactical situation display. The only way to reach the refinery is through this old fort at the entrance in the Alcazar Canyon, just north of our position. Jefferson, prepare your troops for a direct assault. I expect the enemy has garrisoned their forces inside the fort.
On your command. Consider it done.
Enemy unit captured.
On your command. Marine SPF changing fire. Marine SPF spotted us.
Copy that. Ready for liftoff. Anything you say, sir.
Operational, sir. On my orders.
Just point the way.
Operational, sir. Move on my signal.
Ready to move anytime.
On my orders.
Just point the way. Striker here.
On my orders. This is a buggy. Roger.
Upgrade is now complete.
Just point the way.
On your command. Operational, sir. Move on my signal. Operational, sir. I lost half my arm.
Ready to move anytime.
Moving out.
Picking up movement. Ready to execute command.
Picking up movement. Operational, sir.
I've
Upgrade
got
is now
one.
complete. Enemy
Give it
unit
up.
captured.
I've got one. I've got one. Striker here.
Enemy unit captured. Enemy unit captured.
On your command. Down. Down.
I've got one. Striker
Enemy
here.
unit captured.
Ready to go.
On my orders. It's all over for you.
Just point the way. There's a striker. We're damaged goods. Ready to execute command.
Operational, sir.
Enemy unit
Just
captured.
point the way.
Bingo. Tango spotted. Yes, sir. Tango spotted us.
Just point the way.
On your command. Move on my signal. On my order.
Infantry unit lost.
On your command. We got tangos, over. Tangos right behind us. Copy that. Moving in. Yes, sir. And behind the tangos, over. This is a buggy.
Infantry unit lost.
Striker here.
On my orders. Enemy sighting. Confirmed.
Infantry unit lost.
Attack order received.
Ready to execute command.
On your command. Sniper, ready to take this prisoner in a buggy.
Enemy unit captured.
On your command.
Ready to go.
On the way. Move on my signal. On my order. On my order.
Striker here.
Infantry unit lost.
Ready to execute command.
Christ, I've lost half my arm. Christ, I've lost half my arm. I can use the doctor right
Just
now.
point the way.
Operational, sir. Changing fire.
Just point the way.
Green is kept. Move on my signal.
Major, the Alcazar fort is all ours. All enemies are neutralized. The road to the refinery is now open.
Well done, soldier. We're gonna make our final push at 0400 hours. Get some rest. It's been a long day.
Got that, Major? We're coming in. Hey, Lieutenant, would you put some drinks in the cooler, please?
Captured.